Alright, let me just go ahead and like switch the background music. I don't want to listen to anything aggressive right now. I want to go ahead and listen to some calming background music. There we go, that's more like it. There's still 50% more dragon crystals. I actually have a video I should make for that. A lot more sales that have already been happening. I know stuff is out. I have my own way of doing things. I shouldn't have to answer the question of have you checked out the new stuff yet. I will check out new stuff on my own time. But let's see who's online right now. Of course he's in Woundstock. He keeps on saying Lindsay's in Battle on Bank, but he's John is farming the Breaking Benjamin concert. Yes, Breaking Benjamin is here for if you grew up on the band. Maybe somebody recognized me because they said Nintendo. Alright, I'm gonna alert that we've switched games for now. Oh, you do that, Zach Larson. I'm just going to go ahead and do what I want to do. It's a nostalgic online game that has been made by Artix Entertainment, the same people who make Adventure Quest. So if you grew up on Adventure Quest, or there's Adventure Quest Worlds and Dragon Fable, this game is by the same company. It has like a following, but it's like, in a way, like a cult following. It also has a an international audience with it too. Do they start adding titles to people? Interesting. My character normally doesn't look like this. I have a bunch of different outfits, but it's more like Fashion Quest 3D for me now that I finished like the current main story of the game until they update it again. So there's only limited stuff I can do, but if they have in-game events, I'm just doing them to like keep myself from being bored. We could also do parkour as well, given how big the in-game overlay could be. I mean, it's all cosmetic. A lot of things that they put out nowadays is pretty cosmetic. Artix has his own way of doing things. But you really can't fix the mentality of the community. Which a lot of the community members are primarily from AQ Worlds. I came from Dragon Fable and MechQuest. But I just can't get along with everybody. And like, there are people who are autistic. I know a few people in Pirate 101 who confirmed with me that they are autistic. So I can understand with some of the things they say really make people mad, but they're just autistic. The way they message people, the way they talk is different than the average person. I'm someone who's mentally disabled and I talk in a different way that really makes people mad too. What can you do? I'm also introverted as well. Hold on, okay, so on my to-do list, let's go ahead and see what I should... Besides that, I do have an Empress chest, but I want to open it later. Alright, so there's a new class out. It's called the Ranger. Unfortunately, it suffers from not being the best damage per second class. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is another game where you can switch classes in and out, and they have a system like this for Adventure Quest. So now I just need to go ahead and unlock the class. I need to talk to Robina, who is one of the in-game waifus of this game. Think Robin Hood, but a female version. If I were listening to my metal track list, I probably would get more frustrated. But if I just listen to this, I'm a little bit more calm than usual. I think I'm gonna move my face cam too, because like... I used to play this game with like a bunch of other people who I used to be part of a Twitch group with, but everybody went their separate ways. Oh, there you are. So she's the one to talk to about the class. There we go. Guardian exchange tokens are done. So now I can actually do the Ranger training where I have to defeat Tovis and that thing. Oh, so why is my game sound not loud enough? I have it muted, that's why. I would say at the moment, like, there's a foundation for this game, but it's just not, like, fully established yet because, hold on a second. It is an online game. It's better... It has some optimization to play from your mobile device. It's just that, someone's fighting the mother hen. I think I'll go help them. I don't stream this game as often as I used to. I used to stream this game a lot more often when I was with a bunch of other people who play this with me, but nowadays... Okay, I think this person is suffering. Looks like this person is using the new class. What happened to the music? No, I used to be more passionate about this game, now I'm not. Yes. Well, not a professional artist, but I do draw. You want me to draw something for you? I do enjoy drawing time by time. I haven't actually done a solid drawing in a hot minute. I would love to be a concept artist. When I grew up, I originally wanted to be, I originally wanted to be a cartoonist, but then I never went to art school. So I didn't have any, like, professional schooling for art design. I did advanced placement art in school, though, which was back in 11th, like junior, senior year of high school. That was a pretty good time for me. Although I had to like debate with my art teacher back and forth because, I mean, our points of view differed, but like, I kind of got along with her. Ah. Wait. There's the barrel point shop. There's the old quiver. But the bow we can't use, that's funny. Wait. Are these scaled? They are scaled, but it's not difficult.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, they said that the crossbows are not gonna be like bow and arrow weapons for some reason. Wait, isn't there like a... Here's something weird too. There's a treasure chest item that's literally a bow, but it's not converted. Yeah, the freaking dreamer. The dreamer. I saw somebody post about this on like Twitter, I think, and Discord at least once. I think this looks like a custom weapon if it's not, if I recall, because like, what was it? The Guilt of Yumi? I think the Guilt of Yumi is like a custom weapon. Yo, Dia, hold on. I've talked with Dia before. But now that I think about it, I haven't seen Dia log on for a long time. The last time people saw her is when she sold a boss on Kaioken's channel. But yeah, has anybody heard from Dia lately? Because I know she's friends with like some people and she has her own name on Twitter. I mean, I would have a custom weapon, but I have no freaking idea what I would want, honestly, because there's too many combinations of weapons to choose from. Okay, so this is scaled, but this is honestly not the worst scaling, honestly. I've seen worse scaled things in games. Like the scaling in the Isle of Armor and Pokemon is pretty weird. Oh, what do I like to draw? I like to draw machines and creatures. I don't like to draw people. But creatures and machines, I am down for that. Anything sci-fi or creature-ish, I love that. Horror stuff, I love to do that too. Also, I literally fell asleep trying to grind for max mushrooms last night, Kaiser dude. I need 18 more for the Pokemon I want to Gigantamax. But what can you say? They're making the game grindy. It's meant to be like an MMORPG. What can you do? Are you kidding me? Okay, I have to switch outfits. I have to switch classes. We need to aggro everybody. Wait. Because Here's the thing with max mushrooms. You have to complete, like, what, 2 to 3 raids? Only for 1 mushroom in 1 spawn spot. If it doesn't reappear, you have to do 2 to 3 more raids, or 1 more raid to get another mushroom to show up. And here I thought the RNG on soft resetting Bulbasaur to get a female Bulbasaur is ridiculous. I mean, at least I got a female Bulbasaur, I just need to breed the right Bulbasaur I want. That's my alarm to continue existing. Okay, so the missing Pokemon I have left to Gigantamax is Hatterene, Alcremie, Grimmsnarl, Charizard, Non-Shiny Blastoise, Kingler, and the Corrupt Nature Copperajah. But now I still need 18 max mushrooms in total. Yeah, so screw me, I'm gonna be doing that off Twitch for a while. Also, I'm gonna change outfits real quick. I mean, it's worth it. You get a Gigantamax form to flex, at least. That's not the armor I want to wear. Is it the red dragon plate? Or is it the... I'll just put my Guardian armor on, honestly. I thought the Aqua Shard back piece is as an actual back piece. I'm kind of surprised it's a belt thing for some strange reason. Same here, Peanut Butter King. Nice, dude, nice. Do you draw then, like, as well? Like, have a art on social media or like a DeviantArt or something like that? Because I have a DeviantArt, but I haven't uploaded there in a long time. Let me change classes real quick because I could just aggro everybody. Oh, shoot. They actually can kill me. I got way too cocky. Okay, don't get too cocky. Well, at least we have a full group now. I am aware they scaled Barrow Point, I'm just being cocky. Because I'm just used to aggroing a whole crowd. I shall play the game the way I want to play, even if I die to stuff. Wait, is this a... I thought this is a point you can enter. Never mind. Defeat the boss in all of its... Where the heck is the boss? Oh. That's Torvis. Pick on someone your own size, you big bully. This reminds me of like the Renegades from Dragon Fable, honestly. Of course, I think I don't know who else plays Dragon Fable here besides Kaiser Dude, I think. Yeah, but that's like big, like early game Dragon Fable with the Renegades. Oh my god, the Renegade farming way back in the day. I think I was like going through like the bounties in order to gold grind for the renegades. It's like super ridiculous way back in the day. Yeah. I don't know. And that's unfortunate. I thought, like, being grindy is already a thing for Asian MMORPGs, but now we have Artix Entertainment and King Isle Entertainment now. I mean, you also have World of Warcraft, so... and Final Fantasy XIV, so what can you do? You know what actually I'm pretty surprised about? That there's like, not only do you get the Timber Terror here, but you also get like 2 of those, one time in the map I saw 2 of these overgrown stalkers. But yeah, I agree. It was completely abysmal. I had to grind so much to get like even 1 Doom weapon. It was not the good kind of nostalgia. And I used up a health potion when I should not have used up a health potion. Lol. Done. So, am I a ranger now?
Haha, it takes more than hunting Sneevils and Frogzars to be a ranger. Rangers aren't just bow hunters. We're champions of the land, guides and trackers.
Tracers, what the heck?
We never stop. The more we move and use our agility, the more focused we become. Forest, desert, jungle, plains, we live as part of our landscape. If you want to know more about being a ranger, I've set up a test for you.
A test? What, is this a school we're going to?
Yes, to challenge your tracking skills.
Well, we've got someone named Tracker. I'm sure he's the best expert on that.
I've left a trail through Greengard. See if you can tell which tracks are mine and follow them.
Sounds like fun. Hop to it. Yeah, I remember the watching ads days. Ads no longer work on MechQuest either. Wait. What? Do I have to interact with this? Oh. Yeah, I do. I tried to find something to do on MechQuest that other day that I was playing it, and oh my god, is this dude gonna leave me alone? Okay. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Now I have to start all over. As I impale myself with my Soulborn Axe number 2. Please don't spawn on top of me. Please don't spawn on top of me. He spawned on top of me. And I'm done. Well, that's lovely. Oh yeah, I should change my summon code actually. Wait, where's the second track? Hey, these things are gonna distract me, what the heck? Buck. Okay, this is a good summon code. Actually, we do have a new command now. Nice. Do I play Animal Crossing? I never grew up on Animal Crossing, actually. And I haven't even grown up on, Story of Seasons. The only farming game that I grew up on was, why can't I actually... The only farming game I grew up on was Farmville, actually. So... I want to get Animal Crossing, the new one, though, but I'm waiting for it to be on a discount. And... one of these days it will be on a discount. I know they've just released the update where you can swim and stuff. But one of these days I'll get it. I don't know if I could keep, like, paying for Nintendo Online. Maybe I can keep paying for Nintendo Online? I don't know. Do you want to try it? I guess I could. Like, is there... Like, there's a free trial for it, right? I don't blame you, Kaiser, dude. It eventually becomes repetitive, but a lot of people just get hooked into it. It's just like how I tried... What is it? ARMS? I enjoyed the demo, but I don't have the game because it's, when it was on discount, I missed out on the discount. You can't pay for every single full price game. Yeah, premium money is just ridiculous. And nowadays, a lot of games are just freemium. So it became not worth it for basically a game nobody gave a crap about. Yeah, I feel you, man. Found the tracks. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and switch over to... probably Mage. I haven't played Mage for a while. Smackety smack smack smack. Oh, it's one of these quests. It either has it or it doesn't have it. You gotta love those quests, Kappa. Wrong target. This is stupid. Oh, look, it's Kiba. Finally. You know what I still don't have is just the King's Ransom.
Great work. There's more than enough to build a trap.
Will you teach me how to make one?
I can, but you'll want to design your own. It's like your signature when another ranger finds it in the wild.
That makes sense. You already got a few ideas.
That's good, but right now we have more important lessons to learn about balance. You know that rangers have to learn their land inside and out. But you also need to participate in the cycle of life in your region. Near here, there's a timber terror that is becoming a problem.
What kind of a problem?
Too big, too old to get more than a share of the sun and rain. The smaller grove stalkers are having to compete for space and resources, making them aggressive.
I see. Taking out the one timber terror and save the forest from the rest of them.
Now you're catching on. Go take out that timber terror and give the others a chance to grow.
Interesting camera angle. Yeah, that's dedication. Kaiser Dude and I don't have that dedication or patience. But congrats for you, Zach Larson. Yeah, and every Nintendo game is like $60 for the Switch now. There's no more treatment for the Nintendo 3DS. Once they give a discount for the next 3DS games, it will already be for games that I already purchased for my 2DS XL. I'm excited to start Ocarina of Time, though. Like, maybe I'll schedule a day to start Ocarina of Time starting next week, because I just want to get into Majora's Mask, too. I agree, same here. I'm not completely all for collecting everything in this game. I'm very picky about that. Maybe I should get a Jimmy the Eyeball, honestly. I have like all these dragon crystals. I might as well just spend half of them. Plus, like, there's no other back piece like Jimmy the Eyeball. Is this gonna be one of those case? Oh, there's a Timber Terror. Well, that was easy. We have a command for that.
That was easy.
There's people who there's people who pay literal money to actually do that, and then there's just, I don't know. Maybe I should get these shoulder pieces that Kiba has. Honestly, that probably could work with my current outfit, although they're a little bit shinier than I expected. But I could deal with it. Yeah, this is the Defender thing. The Siege Defender. Because you got a version of this during the winter defend event from the Cryomancer. Also, pretty confirmed that Robina's wearing short shorts, not just panties under there. Like anybody who's a pervert would think that she's just wearing but no, she's just wearing short shorts. If you look at Gloria from Pokemon Sword and Shield, she's not wearing a panty, she's wearing short shorts. Come on, it's 2020. Your favorite female protagonists need to wear short shorts. That overgrown bush is no longer a problem.
Good job. I think you're ready for a real trial.
Another test?
No, no more tests. This is a real threat to Greengard, and you can help. King Steed is the leader of the Steevils here. That fool Steve only cares about making himself look important.
Didn't I already fight him?
He and his Steevils captured a female Megazord that lives here, and he's using it as a mount. Riding around on that poor thing at the top of his tree fort like he rules more than empty boxes.
That's awful. What kind of monster would do that just to look important? Huh, this might go out of context later.
It gets worse. The male Megazord is freaking out with his mate gone. He poses a threat to everything in Greengard. You have to go to the top before Steed and teach King Steed a lesson.
I'm on it, Robina. I think the reason for that is the Japanese CERO. According to an interview in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, they told Nintendo turn the female characters upside down. Yeah, because if you put in clothing physics for the females, there are people who expect panties because the panty obsessed people. Even Palutena is legitimately wearing short shorts for her outfit. They had to extend from her waist all the way to just a part of her thigh. I just call it all short shorts, honestly. Okay, Bloomer. That should be a new quote. Call it bike shorts. Actually, that's what they did to Kyoko Kirigiri in Danganronpa. There's a literal part in Danganronpa where Kyoko is just kneeling down, and they had to censor that area, and because literally that would have been a panty shot for Kyoko. I mean, we had a character here that, if you try to look up her skirt, it's literally nothing because they didn't make the textures because they didn't think anybody would look up her skirt, but of course we have the perverts who would do that. Yes, exactly. And females wear skirts, long skirts or short skirts all the damn time. There's already people who have a thing for Yukari and all the other, regardless of which female protagonist, female crew member it is from Persona, there's people who have a, god damn it, I dropped down. There's people who have a thing for all of them. Of course, Makoto is still my go-to waifu in Persona 5. Persona 3, I don't know anymore. I literally don't anymore. Persona 4 to be decided. And of course we have the Rule 34 content online. Imagine getting a very stupid rare drop from King Sneed. Oh yeah, they have to make full-fledged models for the dancing games, that's for sure. You're right about that, you're right. I don't exactly want to say anything more regarding like this game's community and whatnot, because I've said my part already. Not much more can be said. Oh god dang it! Sneed is down and the Megazord is free.
Knowing King Sneed, he won't give up easily. But the important thing is that the Megazords are back together.
Jesus Christ, the music. It got epic way too quickly.
You did great. An experienced ranger couldn't have done better. You've definitely got the makings of a great ranger. Come to me anytime if you want to know more about ranger training.
Thanks, Robina. I will. Literally, I need 150 more tokens, and that's it. If only I could be able to get this. Guess I'll be unlocking the class later then. I don't know. A 150 more tokens. I only got up to 300. Do I have to wait for midnight to have this happen now? That might be the case. The only other thing I could be able to do is just do what, the Breaking Benjamin concert over and over, because, like, I still need to get the pets, and... Actually? Huh. Still so many NPCs at the entrance, Jesus Christ. It's amazing how many events are happening all at the same time. Well, that's official. The only thing I have left to worry about is just getting the pets, and that's it. And the music just cut out again. I don't really care so much for this anymore because I already got the thing I needed to craft. Huh, there's Roland. I was wondering if he's still here. I'm glad you're here. We may not make it this time. The Battlon defenders have faced invasions before, Roland. This is more organized. It's a siege. My sources say that the undead forces are behind this attack. We've got the blacksmith Sarah Watterson helping to craft weapons and defenses. It would take everything we've got to stop them from entering Battlon. Don't lose hope. I've heard you say it once before. Battlon's not the town. It's the people who live here. You're right. Thanks, dude. Hey, you over there. Watch the left flank. Dig deep and remember what we're fighting for. Battlon stands as long as we stand. What kind of name is that? Oh, Cadrius, how are you doing? Where is the defender set I'm looking for? Maybe it's inside. Just wanted to say hi, my dude. It's just to prevent, like, the trolls and spammers from actually, like, ding-dong ditching my... And I've had, like, my fair share of people who are, like, toxic here. So, it's like a security prevention to, like, prevent people from ding-dong ditching the chat. For, like, trolling purposes. And I've had, like, more than enough of my fair share of that. And with no moderators around, like, half the time, it becomes difficult for one person to deal with alone. But yeah, how have you been, Cadrius? Siege loot. Frost Viking, siege crafting. Okay, there's just nobody here. Maybe there were more people there when there was, I don't know. This is the Lotus set. I'm not really interested in that. Wait. How many different defenders do we have now? I don't know if there's any long-term benefit for that on at the moment. It's not the Lotus Defender I'm looking for. Maybe it doesn't unlock until I'm max ranked or something. Do I have Defender medals? That's a question. Well, let me go ahead and see what this Emperor's chest I'm gonna get will give me today. Probably garbage again. Well, as if I don't have enough of those. I need more of these. Okay. Not the worst thing to get, but at least something. Would have liked a weapon, but I guess I'll take it. Oh, there's Acer over here. Being Acer. Haven't seen Acer in a while. Wait, how many shards do I have right now? It's okay, I guess I could wait till midnight to actually do those Ranger dailies again and unlock the class. I'll work on it too. Acer is always flexing. I mean, there's the upgrade cosmetics, that's one thing, but again, it's just more grind. That's gonna be fun. I needed to actually refresh that Cadrius. Like, nobody donates anymore. There's, like, no sugar daddies in the AQ3D community. I mean, there used to be, but there used to be some, like, sugar daddies, but, like... not in this day and age. Well, it originally was, like, a, I was originally gonna have a more, like... easier to set up, easier to pack, like, kind of a setup. But instead I just spent my latest Twitch paycheck on the boom arm, microphone boom arm that I have right now. Yeah, but I've said my piece already on Twitter, on my twit longer. People who are here for AQ3D are only here for AQ3D. That's all I can say. I'd rather not go into negative sentiments, like, any more than, like, people telling me to get out of this community. I do what I want, but also at the same time, I don't disagree with, like, what other content creators are saying. Even when Kyle Ken was streaming, like... well, then again, like... he's had a variety of audience, too. So not many people in the AQ3D variety just... well, there's people who beg him to come back to AQ3D. But even some would still, like... What's her name? No, not Lynn. Lynn's still primarily AQ3D. Whenever, like, his partner in whatever, I forgot what his partner in crime's name is, but they do play games together. I keep on forgetting. Liz, yeah. No, actually, you didn't miss too much, Peanut Butter King. No, there's one person who actually is a content creator. With, like, a bunch of followers right now, and, I mean, some are removed because they were bots, but also at the same time, there's a lot of people who watch him for him, and that's what I wish I could actually have for the channel, is people who watch me for, like, being an introvert who likes to bond with other introverts and be Asian AF if I want to be Asian AF. I was, like, streaming, I was, like, reacting to 2 hours worth of fried rice food videos, and I enjoy the hell out of that. But of course, like, there are people who would describe a niche game community as a cult. It's not just like AQ3D or AQ Worlds or Epic Duels, whatnot. It's like, there's more than one game that gets affected by that. Some people can call Club Penguin a cult. There's people who call Maple Story a cult. You can call, there's some people who would say RuneScape players are a cult, or, like, you can say any online game community is a cult. But maybe it's the mentality and behavior of, like, numerous players, but, like, that doesn't mean, like, the bad, like, most of the community members are bad people. It's just that there are bad people that make a community look like complete trash. And, like, if autistic is a label that is being put on toxic players, then that makes the actual autistic people look like terrible people when they're actually not. And this is coming from somebody who is mentally disabled and introverted. It's ridiculous. And I live with self-deprecation at every other minute of my life. And media and gaming is like a coping mechanism. Anyways, I lost track of what the heck I was doing. Defender medals, right. I'll just occupy myself with that in the meantime. What was I saying while you guys are... I'd rather not express names around Cadrius, but everybody has their point of view. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions, but, like, of course, everybody will agree and disagree with each other. It's part of human life. Funniest thing out of that. Funny enough, like, so there's stuff we can actually resonate and discuss about Kaiser, dude. That's totally fine. You just have a lot more experience than me because you've been living a few more years than me. But yeah, I understand your sentiment, Acer. It's been like that for a lot of different people. Everybody has their own life to live. I don't completely blame you. RuneScape players are so divided, it's funny. You can compare them to console users. Both are consoles, but fight on which is best. Oh, God. But I've run into some people recently who have a lot of trouble socializing. Yeah, it's the same case when I'm trying to play this online game from King's Owl Entertainment called Pirates 101, and there's people who straight up said that there's 3 people who straight up said they're actually autistic to me. But that game is also like a cult of its own, in which like the mentality is that like if you're better than the average player, you are a complete heretic. And if you're not like following the norms of PvP players, then you're just like ostracized. How's it going, Corin? Hope you're doing well back here. I don't like that mindset. And that's just completely irreparable. Because of a company who's dumped their money and invest on mobile games that keep on failing and failing, and their other MMORPG they make. But that's like a separate company, not Artix Entertainment. Yeah, Yeah, a game is just a game, honestly. I forgot I have this stuff, actually. There's a saying that lies to learn to hide your power levels. That's true. Like, sometimes, like, power levels shouldn't be flexed. Everybody is a player that all start differently. Have each their own individual experiences. I should go melee here, what the heck? I am not doing swell already. Okay, what the heck am I doing ranged? I should be going melee. That's just a pea-brain move I made. So let me go ahead and switch. Yeah, so I guess on midnight I'll be able to, like, get the ranger out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it. AQ3D seems to be getting less toxic, surprisingly, but yeah, Yogar's Inn has its own crowd. I don't hang around Yogar's Inn too much, and I don't really, to be and frankly, like, and I don't log on to this game too much either, because, like, after grinding, I just legit don't have anything else I want to do. I don't really hang out to talk to people on the game. I tend to hang out more, like, outside the game. Am I going to farm for the bows? Not on stream. I mean, I could finish farming it on stream, but I'm not going to spend, like, complete hours just doing that. I'm not going to collect... I don't know. I'm very picky about cosmetics. I don't really stick around and talk to people online all the time. There's times where I just need some time to myself to like watch YouTube or just catch up on memes or I don't know. We can't keep tabs on everybody. It's difficult. Like the people I've least kept tabs on are people I add on Facebook. Those are the people I know in real life, but everybody in real life lives different lives now. Barely any of them come around to like interact with me doing the Twitch thing. Yeah, exactly. Well, at least if they increase the max cap, I'm appreciative of that. I just need a better back piece, so I probably might get Jimmy the Eye with all these dragon crystals I got. Which one of them I spent an AP thing from Vixana. I might give away the other one at some point. I don't know when and whatnot, but hopefully before the dragon crystal bonus is over. But the general consensus right now on Twitch is that, like, a lot of people, the regular community members, prefer to flock to the smaller channels and the newer players, so they could have somebody new, I guess, to welcome and, like, tell people what to do. Me, I'm just... well, I've been on the game for a while now. What the heckity heck? Well, there's that, but I'm not really 100% into, like, the completion aspect of, like, if there's sets that are a limited time, then I'll go for it. Like, the Brink and Benjamin collection, all I need is the pets, and that's it. I have a little bit more than enough time to, like, do the concert over and over to just get the pets now. The drop rate of the rare hunting has just become ridiculous. I'm pretty surprised I still got my red dragon plate lately. If I had my red dragon plate earlier, I would have entered the Marvel Hero contest and be able to, like, enter with, like, an Iron Man set. But now it's too late because the drop rate for the red dragon plate sucked for me. I haven't even gotten a Vampiric Visage because I don't really care so much for it. See, it's one of those cases where I don't care so much for a cosmetic, like all other people are. Does that not make me a normie? I guess not. But this game is literally Fashion Quest 3D if you got nothing else to do. Sounds like he and Zach Larson could become best friends. Catrice already talked about that. And I've already read about that. All the hear about the new stuff I've already looked up at before I even started today. I have my own opinions. I have my own decisions. I'm just not gonna state everything like it's like I'm completely blunt like Gordon Ramsay. There's some things I'm pretty reserved about and not really have to make myself look like a hypocrite for. Suddenly, Skeletal Mage. Oh, God. Wow, I got silenced and ganged on. Lovely. It feels a bit soon to have, like, max ranked classes, though. Especially when we don't have, like, a completed world yet. We still don't have the Ashfall Guardian Tower. We still don't have the conclusion of Darkovia. We still need the Paladin Stronghold. The Sandsea Desert is apparently being worked on. The development is all over the place. Alright, no problem, Peanut Butter King. Thank you so much for stopping on by, and I appreciate your company as always.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
Okay. I was sighing like a lot more harder than I should be, but it's just because I've exhausted time and money and resources into like I heavily streaming this game in the past, but I know once like Gold Raven even made a new character to do a new like a revisit series on. I'm not really one for that. That's his decision, of course. And people follow him the most for content. It feels like AQ3D flourishes better on YouTube at the moment than Twitch because the company simply isn't streaming it. Well, Korn would be the lead in streaming this game, but at the moment we need to give him space and time to recover from his physical injuries. Both him and Charfade, honestly. I know Charfade likes to keep her like personal life, her artistic side, and work stuff like separate, but I thought there would be like more people from the AE community engaged with her when she's not doing art, and turns out I'm incorrect. And I feel bad for that. Meanwhile, you get people lurking around on Dagger streams like the coolest kid on the block. But yeah, there's titles and cosmetics, I suppose. Which, at least the cosmetics do look pretty solid.
Hi,
There's
how are
upgraded
you?
sets. Yeah, without the incentive of like the concert ending, there's like not much of a need to grind it, but now that it's ending, all of us now have to complete it. Now I have to tell like Wolves Gaming Den, Wags, to actually complete it, but he's working at the moment, so who knows how much of the collection he'll complete before the concert leaves. And he's moved back to New York, away from California, and split from ISO too, so that's an effect. Yeah, some real stat trees would actually... It's an MMO staple, but they have to execute it properly, because they're a hassle to deal with. Oh look, it's a Necronite. Who we never have a set for at the moment. I think I've aggroed everything here. Yo, what's up, Kiba? How you doing? I see you in game. I'm just doing my own thing at the moment. I mean, that could be the case, but they're not saying it. Kaiser dude. I don't know the whole story. Yeah, I might as well unlock the Ranger at midnight, honestly. Well, from all of that, I at least got 200, but I need 900 more. I'm guessing you did all the... I'm allergic to the lack of a proper content creator program, Kappa. Oh look, it's Gorthor. And he's moving pretty slowly for some reason. Yeah, and Gorthor was an original enemy model, too. He's the go-to farming boss at the moment for, like, all the boss dailies. Ah, don't you hate firewalls? Oh, look, people died. Yay! Hey, guys, pick on someone your own size. Why don't you? Well, that was too late. Yeah, I agree. Same here. And now that I think about it, none of the employees are able to come around the game either. Like, Arctix logs on his own time to summon, do events that tend to be impromptu. Ah. That explains it. It's a drop. The boss is approaching. Get ready. What boss? Oh. That boss. I do have elite medals, actually. I should convert them. I don't know if it's possible to just do it from here, though. Yeah, but the travel form is, like, unless there's a permanent way to craft it, it's... I don't like temporary travel forms, actually. Okay, I gotta land a hit on the Shadow Spectre at least. Might as well get the drop. Whatever drop. I think I hit everything here. What? I wouldn't mind it if it was 1,000 medals, 10 elite, and 5 guardian medals. Yeah, that'd be a... Yeah, that's a fairly reasonable grind. Or it can be like... that on top of a number of the temp morphs And anybody who's new would actually get too obsessed with like using the temp morphs right away and not know that about the craftable version. I'm surprised I survived that long. Yeah, exactly. I can't cast a skill, WTF. That feels is real, man. Ooh, a reused attack. That looks cool. 1% HP, what the heck? Oh shoot, I got the Siege Defender shoulders. That is something. 69. Whoops. Nice. That kind of works actually. I will put that on. Am I looking for what now? Who the heck is looking for M? LMFM, I have no idea who the heck that is. Looking for more what exactly? Huh, yeah, those shoulders do work. They're shiny, but they fit with the color scheme. So I will accept that. I think I'm fine for now. Thanks for asking, though. Nobody ever says that in any online game I play. Like, the most ancient abbreviation is Kek from... Well, it's not an abbreviation, it's like World of Warcraft lingo. Wait, Kiba, do you have the full... I don't know if you're still there, Kiba, but, like... Do you have the full, like... Siege Defender set? I feel like he does. You have the full set. I just want to double check what it looks like again, because I'm pretty fine with the shoulders alone now. Yeah, the shoulders are honestly, like, definitely the best part of this. Ice cream? Where? Oh yeah, the ice cream is free. I know. Yeah, because... Is it the Frost Viking set? No, it's not the Frost Viking set. Oh wow, that gives me 100 immediately. Wait, what's the battle on militia stuff look like again? Oh, okay. Yeah, these shoulders are fine. You warp to me? Give me 1 second. It's the right yellow, but it's gray, so that's what I don't like about the Night Pauldrons. But you do have the mage shoulders, which actually work with the color scheme, so I might make this. Then you have the rogue shoulders, which are just elevated versions. Actually, I don't like how pale this looks, the rogue shoulders looks. I might as well just make the mage ones, honestly. For some reason, they're both available now? Why are they both available? So let me take a look. So that's the, let's see, that's the outfit, which I don't really need. You have the gloves, which the shoulders, the helm, the cape is fine. I'm not really a cape person, though. I keep on saying I'm not a cape person, but people forget I'm not a cape person. The boots, honestly, the only thing I'm fine with the set about is the shoulders, and I'm pretty fine with shoulders already as it is, so I'm happy enough with this. So I just need a proper back piece, and that's it. And my Guardian set is pretty much complete. But yeah, it's like a Defender set we already got, just another reskin of it. And the only thing I really wanted was the shoulders. So I'm pretty fine with this. Thank you anyways, Keepa. I appreciate you showing the set. Oh, you got options. I think I'll probably just get Jimmy the Eyeball, because I don't like the way the wings look right now. And again, I'm not a fan of capes, because capes are pretty impractical. You know what, you guys remember, like, Edna from The Incredibles, right? She said, like, no capes, and people just die. Heroes just die wearing capes on their backs. Oh, The Incredibles is such a treasure. Wait, do you have something on your back? Oh, that's a piece of cloth. Yeah, those are options, but yeah, another best option would actually be to use the Lore Strider shoulder. It's also a comically generic game with a very tedious late game puzzle. What is this game? Or like another game that you're referring to. You somehow work with the color scheme. I'm intrigued by that, but it works. All I need is the proper back piece, and I might just get Jimmy the Eyeball for that. Because honestly, well, here's the thing. Let me look at the back pieces I have right now. Well, there's the arrows on my back, which don't work with the color scheme. The Clockmurai Surco, which doesn't really, like, fit with the entire color scheme either. I'm very picky. There's the back shield, but it's just overbearingly heavy looking. The Incredibles. Oh, the PlayStation 2 game. Ah. Okay, this should be enough to hand in the next one. But yeah, Corin did say that the game should be more stream-friendly, but there is not enough employees to actually push the game to be more stream-friendly. And with Corin and Charfade and, like, with both of them having physical issues right now, like, the only person who would take initiative in making media content at the moment is, like, mainly Arctics. You finally figure how to set as a transformation. Oh. That's something. Wait, hold on. Which one is this? Is that the Ultra? Oh, that's the Ultra one. Do I have any crafted back pieces that I already got? Because I have a lot of things in my crafted stuff already. I don't. Interesting. Five Elite Defender medals. Wait, is 27 the highest rank? I forgot. Yeah, it's 20... Or no, 28. 28, never mind. But not like I need... Wait, hold on. Yeah, most of the gear we got nowadays is just... Unless you're running the Crypto Dyrax, it's like mostly tank gear. $30, okay. I mean, I don't really have much of another reason to farm the siege anyways, so I'll just like get these medals turned in anywho. Oh, it requires 22. I mean, so long as I keep at least like 5 Elite Defender medals, that's fine. Yeah, I think I'll just get Jimmy the Eyeball. Doesn't hurt. As I seriously can't find any other unique back piece I could get. I mean, this fur I have on my back is like from the Grey Panther set. And now this is actually almost my full completed Guardian set. Which I actually do enjoy now. Originally, it was like, the Aqua Shard shoulder gems are pretty flexible. Like, this is a pretty flexible shoulder piece that can accompany any back piece that doesn't clip. So, there's that benefit. Yeah, I think that's something I'll do too, Kaiser Dude. Oh my god, I still have 2.2 milli gold. Actually, that reminds me. Yeah. And that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I could use the Siege Defender hood for like some other set. Maybe like a Siege Defender Assassin or something like that. People just out here flexing. I mean, I flex too, so I get that. But there's people who literally flex a lot of things in this game. At the same time, though, like, sadly, it's because of the amount of, like, flexing with how much money people dump on this game. Like, I dump money on it, too, but not, like, too much as, like, the most I probably spent on is getting the, like, now retired Korn and Alice in Chains collection. And I've also done the standard Guardian package, too. And Dragon Crystals if we have, like, the bonus. But not, like, Kickstarter level of spending. Yeah, that's why, like, that's kind of how I could see that there's, like, people who would say behind the community's back that, like, oh, there's a lot of entitled people, but that kind of a mentality has carried over from Adventure Quest Worlds, where a lot of people have spent money on Adventure Quest Worlds as well. There's a negative sentiment about that word right now, and that's also another label that I see, like, put on this game's players. It's not every single player who has that mentality, but, like, the fact that that label is what is put on numerous players on this game just makes it like look like more negative than it more negative. I farm whatever I want to. I farm whatever I need to farm. But it comes to a point where it's just enough is enough. Any twice a year, I'll drop a little money to be able to get the collections. I spend a bit on Worlds, so doubt too bad. It's literally the only thing going for Worlds. Yeah, games change over time. Some are very stagnant, like Pirates 101, which I do enjoy, but sadly, due to the company layoffs in 2016, that hasn't been getting like a major update since 2016. That's had like the worst amount of MMO neglection I've seen. As terrible as Fusion Fall from Cartoon Network, when they literally could not find another publisher to take the game's assets and keep Fusion Fall going. Like, not when a pay to play model or subscription model becomes free to play, that game just ends up like shutting down or closing. As is the fate with like WildStar apparently. Oh, that's Battle on backwards. And I've played more than my fair share of online games in comparison to everybody else in the AE community. And Cadrius plays RuneScape, which is one of the OG games that like people grew up with. I never grew up on RuneScape, but I grew up on Club Penguin, Neopets, Webkins, a bit of Fusion Fall when it was like a free trial. I never played the game again when it was free to play, but at that point I knew it was going to fail anyways. I never got into MapleStory either, and MapleStory somewhat coexisted with Adventure Quest, Dragon Fable, and MechQuest in the days, back in the old days, yet it's still going today. And Kaiser Dude, you were there on the day when I was broadcasting the live shutdown of MapleStory 2. Like, I have everything out of the console, transfer, etc. and pets. Gotcha. I want to enjoy Worlds more, but the excessive and hyper-focused monetization, yeah, monetization is very discouraging. Oh yeah, I definitely saw you there too, Kiba. Someone actually had, like, I don't think they mean to offend me, but they kind of had the nerve to, like, come in and, like, be the only one not knowing, like, that the game is going to shut down. Like, some dude from, like, Sweden or something who's, like, a smaller streamer. Not to insult them or anything, but I was very depressed that day. Yeah, a lot of kids want to keep on playing, but, like, even $5 per month, like, Club Penguin had a subscription too, and they made headlines with CNN and Fox News. And Disney got in hot water for that. They did go too far with Island. It failed. So Disney pretty much wasted... Here's the thing. Disney spent $1 million to purchase Club Penguin from the original creator. They pretty much just wasted $1 million. You know what else they try to keep going in services? Disney Infinity. When the toys to game, like... When the toys to game thing with Amiibos and Spyro just, like, literally blew up in the gaming industry. And then Disney Infinity just, like, shuts down because that kind of thing is dying out, and only the Amiibos could help Nintendo stay alive for a little bit. I don't remember the last time they have Amiibo capability for any games anymore, honestly. Yeah, they did do too many toys. There's like a few like private servers for Club Penguin at the moment. The creator has been talking that he might restore the original game and work upon what Disney like left off. But who's to say like that's actually what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, Lego Universe. Way back in the day. Whoops, I didn't mean to change scenes. So many online games that just had potential but just end up shutting down because of a flaw somewhere somehow. And I've had more than my fair share of experience in online games, too. Well, at least there's restoration, like WildStar is getting restored by the fans, and Free Realms is getting restored by the fans, too. I low-key wanted to play Free Realms, but they ended up shutting down as soon as I wanted to, like, play it. But the fact that it's getting restored by a passionate community, actually, I can't wait to, like, really get into that and see what made players get really sucked into Free Realms. It's funny enough, for a game called Free Realms, you still pay for it. So, like, it's more like pay to play realms or something like that. No offense to Artix. But yeah, hopefully when we have a stable server, like a stable alpha beta build for WildStar again, I could definitely enjoy my favorite sci-fi MMORPG, but also at the same time, finally be able to get into Free Realms, just as a lot of people got into back in the old days. Yeah, people could easily make, like, fake cards and, like, replicated, just so long as you had the sensor and program the sensor correctly, you can do amiibo compatibility with whatever the heck you want. Yeah, exactly, Kaiser dude. Like, upper management and competency, unfortunately, is what ruins a lot of games. Unfortunately, that's the case with currently Wizard 101 right now is facing, like, major criticism for revamping the every school class that you play in that game, because the PvP, like, players demand it. And Wizard 101 is gonna die out first, and eventually Pirate 101 will be sunken with the ship for a game that really did get, like, underwhelming treatment for it. In fact, when there's a dude that said, there was a dude who previously worked with Carbine Studios, what was it called? There's a dude who made a video saying, why did WildStar close down? And one of the ex-employees straight up went ham on saying how incompetent the upper management on Carbine Studios was. That led to WildStar's shutdown. And someone literally got fired for putting a mount in the game. I'm like, what? Like, the littlest things will piss off upper management. Pardon what I'm saying. The littlest thing is that employees do to create, like, player engagement and, like, what the heck? To, like, make the game for the players will actually get them fired. That's complete boltard. Yeah, imagine that, Kiba. But it's the reality. That's why I have a very like, that's why my point of view, my perspective on MMOs nowadays tends to be a lot more, sadly, negative or skeptical or perplexed. More so than it used to be. Because I really can't trust, I can barely trust any companies anymore on making a proper MMORPG if it's not World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. I've yet to try Black Desert Online. I hear it's one of the grindiest games on the MMO market. And now Star Wars The Old Republic has become free too. Oh my god. Someone, I think Kiori was telling me about it, and another player who I don't want to, like, call out their name online, who used to be associated with me but no longer wishes to associate themselves with me because of their point of view and them disagreeing with one of my rules. I mean, if I say their name out loud, I would want you guys to go witch hunt for them, but also at the same time, like, we could discuss about, like, certain individuals, like, not publicly. And I tried to get back into Destiny 2, but I eventually got lost on how I should play the game now without any proper guidance. Warframe laughs and grinding for the sake of grinding. My dude Valor's Voices enjoys the hell out of Warframe, Overwatch, and I think he does play Destiny 2 and StarCraft, and he's mostly on those games nowadays, and that's his forte. Saber's still wearing the Chinese outfit? Hmm, interesting. What the heck? Where the heck was I going to go? I keep forgetting. I can't wait for Battle on Real Estate to open, though. I really want to get into player housing. I originally want to, like, get a Dragon Amulet and Dragon Fable and, like, own a player house, etc. But, unfortunately, no. I can't be able to. Well, that amount of Defender medals is done, so I'm gonna be avoiding that for a while. There's a lot of people I don't recognize on the game now, and a lot of people who are on my friends list that just don't hop on anymore, and it feels sad. Wait, hold on. Let me find the thing that I was going to look at. If these wings were not folded in, like... Also, the camera angle is weird. If these wings were not folded in, like the way they are now, I would still wear these wings, but I don't like wearing the wings anymore because it's like... I don't know why they decide to fold it in now. It's weird. It clips. And so many games and Artix games already clip that it's just OCD annoying. And Artix has OCD. How does he not get triggered by this? I mean, that makes sense too, Acer. It befuddles me, really. Like... Shouldn't he get triggered by this, having OCD himself? Wait. Yeah, the Defender Knight Shield is like... This thing, like, it has the right trim color, but the gray is not matching, and it annoys the hell out of me.
Extra thick!
Is what describes this shield. I think I'll put away the Aqua Shard shoulder gems. Alright, let's get the last piece of thingy that I need. Battle on, Magic Shop. Well, actually, let's double check. Do I want to do like the Mage Lord chain collar? Actually, not gonna lie, the chain collar could work. I mean, I suppose doing the chain collar, and it doesn't clip too much. It's negligible clipping with the shoulders. I'm surprised. So I think it could work. Now I just gotta do the Mage Lord quest. I found the first one near the practice dummies. It sometimes spawns in place. Now I gotta find the next one, though. Oh, what's up, Sato? Yes, there are people who play this game on Twitch. It's just that there's not enough. And anybody who streams this game is just like a, I don't know if they're a normie. I'm obviously not the typical AQ3D normie. I just play the game however I want to play, whenever I want to play. This would be where the Mage Lord shows up. Anyone who streams this game is a god. Or a goddess, if you want to be gender specific to the heterosexual genders in 2020. Wait. Yeah, I need to get my quest tracker back to... Where the heck? Mage Lord Research level 2. There it is. Now we wait. Wonder what actually sees and lets us spam at him on social media. I don't know what he does on his free time aside throwing random monsters alive. Yeah, honestly, like, I miss Charfade and Corrin doing that. Like, nowadays it's just Artix that either works on his own schedule or schedules it, like, ahead of time. And I actually appreciated when he announced on social media of a public event ahead of time, so that I was able to, oh, there you are. So that I'm able to, like, schedule a stream for it right on time. How you like me now? Okay, so I guess we don't have to get Jimmy the Eyeball, but I guess I can always get Jimmy the Eyeball if I have more DC. There's no rush for him. Twitch is Twitch about Twitch streamers. And I know what that means, Kaiser Dude. Thank you. He says the disgraced red dragon. Looks like he was last seen entering a cave. Wait. Ashfall. What? I don't remember the Mage Lord being in Ashfall. Unless you guys remember where the heck he was. He is in Ashfall. Oh yeah, the shirt, Kiba. I stream every Saturday or events happening around, or scheduled event, but if nothing, a different game. Yeah, absolutely, Kiba. That's the Midnight Bloomer. Speaking of a bloomer, and that's absolutely acceptable, Kiba. You play what you enjoy. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? You play what you enjoy, but there's only a happy medium between like streaming stuff you enjoy that other people enjoy too. But most of the time, in AQ3D, people come for the game, and I'm standing on a bush because. Oof to Ophius's people. Yeah, nowadays there's not much of a raid nowadays. There's only us content creators who would raid other content creators if we choose to. Oh, thank you, Kiba. I appreciate that. Why are the names overlapping? Why is a level 6 ninja? Oh, there we go. I already got the red dragon place, so I don't need to worry about him anymore. Oh, right, this cave. If you're talking about this cave, yeah, I haven't been in this one for a long time. Thanks for showing me. Let's do party. Is he supposed to be in a particular location? I like be afraid of being banned for literally any reason, yeah. And Twitch has a lot of simps. It doesn't matter, like, who it is, but there's always simps. Simps who will defend high-profile, particular female streamers. Wait, what's the opposite of a simp, though? Isn't there, like, an opposite of a simp? Like, come on, if there's simps, certainly there's, like, a male equivalent to simps on the internet. But no, it's mostly the domination of simps. I come to Twitch for a handful of streamers, which makes sense, but I follow too many people. I can't always hang around their channel. If they're popular, I don't really tend to stick around because their chat tends to be very populated. Oh, this is the spot. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Kiba. I appreciate it. This is one of the derpiest random locations you could be in. Hey, what's up, Cadrius? How are you doing? We were just talking about old MMOs before and how, like, MMORPGs in general end up failing because of mostly upper management incompetence, which is upsetting spaghetti. God damn it, Kaiser Dude.
About time Twitch gives me some bits by ads. Here's a surprise alert.
A synthesis. Oh my god. Actually, let me quote that, Cadrius. You make a fair point. The simps is the new meta. About time Twitch gives you some bits by ads. Congratulations, you're now in my... Damn it!
Hey, I got some free bits too.
Thank you for the bits too, Acer. I appreciate it. The 4 pennies. You guys gave me 8 pennies towards my next meal. I appreciate that. Okay. How many quotes is that now? We have quote number 0, so that's quote 143. Actually, I'm gonna add that too, Kiba. You both are now going to be entered in Miltendo's Quotes of Fame. Hall of Quotes of Fame. I keep forgetting how to spell. Oh. Capital T. Speaking of Sims, didn't even watch an ad for those, though idea how I ended up with them. I don't know, maybe you got like bonus bits from something. Did you hear about how a certain female streamer being found out or exposed to have a boyfriend? Every other streamer can be like that. If it's a particular individual, we'll have to discuss it off Twitch. Where the heck did he go to? Headed north to a forested location. Oh yeah, I do need to hydrate. Let me correct that, actually. It's technically capital H. Let's see if that quote works. So that should be quote number 144. There we go. That's totally a face you would make saying that, Cadrius. There's a mod AFK. I'm curious, who is said mod? Oh, it's Sparhawk. It's the dude who, Oh, no, he did not go AFK. Our Sparhawk is very infamous for, punishing Kaioken way back in the day. So, yeah. He's now a meme for Kaioken's peoples. That's a raven. Yeah, definitely. Imagine Sparhawk's name was Spark instead of Spar. You know, do you know how awkward it would be to actually say that name out loud? Imagine like his name was Spark instead of Spar. That would be really awkward to say your name out loud. Hey, why not just use a middle screen forehead? So is this a forest where he's supposed to be at? Well, in English it'd be like King Dude. Right. Because a Kaiser is like the name of, is a title name. I'm aware. Well, at least his outfit's almost done. Every time I see OSRS, I keep on thinking Omega Rupee, Alpha Sapphire. But then I realize you're talking about old school RuneScape. You know what's funny? Like, Kaioken is an old school RuneScape player. But he's more on World of Warcraft now because his Discord server is a World of Warcraft guild hangout now. Oh, there you are. Found you. Yo, what have you been doing? Have you been serving General Hoth? You heathen! I must relinquish you from your position. I need to get a proper camera angle before I relinquish this heathen. Be gone, heathen! Ow. Kill that heretic. What are the chances I find this Mage Lord apprentice over here? Oh, thank you, Kiva. Ooh, a circlet piece. I don't know who Pastella is. Don't tell me it's actually in Arkengrove. Is it Arkengrove? A place to study time. What's the story with those apprentices? It's a dude who's disrupting Warlick's studies. We actually... Oh, I need the collar piece. Dang it! Wait, I know where it is. It's in Darkovia. I know where it is. I know where it is. This time I know where it is, because I've been farming that place for my, What weapon is it? I've been farming that place for my Searing Vampire Blade. Well, to be fair, the Searing Vampire Blade isn't, like, too rare of a drop, but it's a hassle if you don't have it at first. It's not a shared drop, too. What is a shared drop, though, is the red vampire blood... No, not the red vampire blood blade, but, like, it's a red vampire blade. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that the boss particularly has a no shared drop and one shared drop. Oh my god, someone's named Nezuko. I know what anime she's from. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Oh, that makes things easier for me, thank you. Yeah, it's the stupid parkour. Oh, MXR plays, anybody? Wait, where's the... Okay, there we go. This is the old MXR Plays theme. Zach Larson actually almost dressing like a mage lord, but at least it's a little bit more unique than the regular mage lord. How did I survive that jump? I'm not going to question that. Let me just read what Kadri is saying. Okay, class rank increase. All classes can now rank up to 100. It's intended to be a reward for playing a class for over a long period of time. No extra power or skills are gained after rank 10. Every 5 ranks from 15 to 50 will earn you a piece of an armor and weapon set exclusive to the class. Those dedicated enough to reach max rank will receive a special title. Okay. Rewards are currently only added for the Dragon Slayer class. To help test, Dragon Slayer is free to obtain and ranks up 10 times faster than normal. Other classes rank up at normal speed. So it's testing, right? Yeah. Yeah, so they're definitely testing that. I mean, it's a fair reward. I need more of this. I forgot to click. Wait. Wait a minute. It's just a clock tower knight. Ugh. Alright. I'm ditching. We have to do a new instance because this is not the Mage Lord instance. I wonder if they'll add anything from rank 50 aside the dope-ash title. Good news. Rank experience changed. Redo. Tap out, everybody. This is not where the Mage Lord should be. So we have to do a different instance. Why can't we get the pieces of this like that morph as an outfit? Yeah, the Bloodguard Greatsword, I think, is the one that's a shared drop. Okay, so after we get the Mage Lord stuff done, I need to take a restroom break. Then we'll continue and find stuff I could be able to do. Besides breaking Benjamin, that's like the one thing I really need to get out of the way. And the Ranger class will probably unlock on midnight, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. The music keeps tapping out. Why does it keep tapping out? I am also multitasking on my keyboard, so if you guys want to go ahead and get the fight started without me, that's perfectly fine. That's weird. Where the heck? We're always in Red Dragon. That's where the cool kids hang out. That's where the content, well, most of the main content creators hang out. Oh my god, the music keeps tapping out. Okay. I thought you're done already. Wait. No fangs? I don't need curse. I don't need curse ashes. What the heck? Is this one the Mage Lord? Yeah, this one's the Mage Lord. I see him. There he is. Now die, heretic! How dare you, how dare you conspire with the vampires without Warlick's permission? Why did I collect the Cursed Ashes? I don't need them. Bruh moment, I don't need the Cursed Ashes. Yeah, there's the bow, but I'm not really prioritizing the bow at the moment. Alright, you're done. Hey, collar piece. I need to get 5 more of those. Wait. Don't I have at least one more? Colleagues of mine have noticed to me that... I know where to get this one. Arken Grove. But that's a long travel. That's... Oh my god. Well, time to head back to Arken Grove for, a trip down memory lane. This is definitely one of the thickest zones in the entire game. I know where to go at this time, at least. I remember fighting the Gorilla Fin when I started out in Dragon Fable. Good times, good times. Yeah, I'm just a casual farmer, too. The only thing I really don't... The only rares I really just haven't gone right now is Midas Curse and the King's Ransom. It's just miserable trying to get the wooden key. I just got tired of it. Like, if it's not for the daily quest, then I'm not really into, like, doing the tree boss farming anymore. Like, you guys can hear in my voice how, like, tired I've been, like, trying to grind for stuff and finding stuff to do in this game. Now that I've hit max cap and max class rank, and now I'm about to unlock Ranger. Okay, so now I got to go fight Xvidius one more. Well, technically we don't need to, but he's just gonna be in the way. Oh, there he is. Alright, just gonna deal with this dude on my own. Oh, wait, he's... Oh, God. How dare you conspire with Xvidius, you heretic! You must be banished to the Shadow Realm. Oh, God, okay. You want to play that way, buddy? You want to play that way? Face the wrath of the Berserking Guardian. Oh god, I'm silenced. Yeah, good thing you guys are helping me, because like this would be really fun to solo. Quote unquote on fun. Almost done. Oh my god, so close. Well, that's done. Hey, I got a collar piece. Oh, okay, I think that boss is gonna get aggroed by me, so I'm just gonna head out and screw you, boss, I'm going home.
I said, screw you, boss. I'm going home.
I know I could just teleport out of this place, but I just want to make a somewhat dramatic exit. Okay, that's it. Thank you again, adventurer. You're welcome. The chain collar just requires... I have all the class tokens. I just need to see if I have any more collar pieces in my inventory. By inventory, I mean my bank. If not, I don't mind getting any more of them. Looks like somebody died in PvP. I need 2 more. That's just it, 2 more. And my Guardian set should be done once that collar piece is done crafting. Alright, let's beat up the Mage Lord a couple more times and hopefully he drops the collar piece. That should be a terrible farm anyways. How could you go to Darkovia Castle easily from the beginning and not the... And not from the... Wait, hold on. Can you actually go to Darkovia Castle easily from the... Let me double check. Not adventures, but, that's still not an option. That's weird.
Screw you, knights. I'm going to farm.
Oh. I guess that works too. I mean, I prefer the Darkovia version because, like, it's like he drops the same thing, but, like, he's just tankier here. Yeah, he's just rather tankier here. I keep on forgetting what key I hotkeyed my potions to. What? In Tarnation? Please let me... Okay, there we go. Holy bolts out of the way. It's just the rope piece. I literally just need 2 more collar pieces and that's it. Seems like they randomize or something. You know, I'm dressing up like a Guardian, but not actually using the Guardian class. Maybe I should actually use the Guardian class after, using my next Berserker ult. It's still another rope piece. Oh boy. This might take a little bit. Yeah, I literally use like a few unique pieces of Guardian gear on here. There's the Siege Defender shoulders, there's the Guardian gauntlets, there's the Fallen Guardian belt. There's the Lore Strider boots. There's the General Guardian helm, which actually look, in my opinion, looks better than the regular Guardian helmet. Soulborn Axe, pretty standard. So I can flex it. Looks like someone was asking for an ad break. We'll be right back after this quick advertisement. As soon as I bring it up, actually. Alright, so for those of you who don't have a Shroomy sub, sadly for you, you're gonna get a quick advertisement. I need to look it up. I need to look up that boss, actually. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Darkovia Clock Tower is where I farm the cholera piece. It's no point in actually farming this spot. According to the wiki, guys. I don't need the robe, I need the collar. But it's easier to fight the one in Darkovia, honestly. I don't know if the drop rate makes a difference, but I feel like the collar just drops a bit more for the last one, mostly because, like... No, for the level 25 one, mostly because, well, unless the wiki doc confirms the drop rate, then it's... They have, like, the collar piece primarily dropping from the level 25 clock tower one. Don't know if there's a different, honestly. I have no idea either. Not even the wiki dot can confirm it. Yeah, I don't like how, like, the level 31 is tanky. It's just... That's just in the way. It makes it take longer than expected, and I don't like that. No farming should take, like, a hell of a long time. If it's for a really rare item, I don't really care so much for it. There's only certain things I will care to collect for the cosmetics in this game. Oh, looks like I'm alone. Or I'm not. Fangs? Fangs. Haven't used the actual Guardian class in a long while. Ah, it's just a clock tower knight. Oh my god. I forgot this is a mana-based class. We have to rely on mana. Am I the truest guardian yet in all of Babylon? I have no freaking idea, but I'm doing something. Did we all leave the... Oh, no, Kiba's still there. Yeah, I mean, I'll farm the bows on my own, but, like, it's not something I'll, like... that I find that I could do that's stream-worthy content. If we have, like, a group event or something like that, I could promote it. If I have, like, stuff to give away, I would. Like, usually I get Korin bags. Most people who, like, come to my streams now, they've already got Korin bags. And now that I think about it, they haven't given away Korin bags in a long time. I mean, I could ask Korin, but... I don't know. I don't want to, like, have... I don't want to force the dude. Like, he needs his rest when he needs to. And he's working hard at AE stuff too. Yeah, we shouldn't push the both of them on. We shouldn't push like any of the AE staff to like go past their physical capacity. That'd be cruel of us. Oh, there he is. One more collar piece to go. And then I can make the collar. Their daughter, yeah. Agreed. Oh, new instance. That's fine. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went. I think the only other thing I need is like the Crypto Dyrax gear that I don't really have yet. Oh, it's Santo. I can't click on Santo for some reason. Oh. So you purchased that tier of Guardian. Well, good for you. You're supporting the game, but you're not supporting your wallet. I should make that a motto. It's good for you to support the game, but you're not supporting your wallet. Yeah, I agree with that. The slower areas should get more reception, but like, there's a lot of people who are veteran players like me and just like don't really tend to go to the old areas unless we need them for like daily sakes.
I'm ugly and I'm proud,
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
says SpongeBob.
Don't worry, you're not the only one. I spent like more than enough money. I spent like more than enough money growing up on online games too. Oh, those SpongeBob anime memes? You want me to get started on that? Dang it. Actually, that's a good idea. We could just probably just die. You don't really have to fight them, Kiva, but I appreciate it anyways. Alright. Oh no, it's an Opius cult member. Oh god. Alright, just gotta wait for Kiva to come out here. I just need one more collar piece, and then after I get that crafting, I really need to take my break. Jesus Christ, how much time has passed? It's just like Donkey Kong's Bizarre Adventures. There we go. Even if I'm not happy about some elements of the game. Aren't you not you're not the only one with that sentiment, at least. Literally, I mean, you're really not the only one with that sentiment. Well, this game may be early access now, but hopefully, one of these days we'll actually have a official launch of everything. Even though this game was long due for an official launch sometime back when. Oh yeah, that's dedication for Opius. You know what I'm surprised about? Opius is not really part of any Artix Entertainment Discord. Not the subreddit, not the official Discord, not the public test region Discord. I'm intrigued. But Opius is aware whenever somebody is on Twitch with AQ3D. There's people who are for the bush, and then there's me who is for the shroom. Dang it! I need to die again. Okay, that's an interesting attack pattern. There we go. Don't think I know a person who isn't 100% on their choices. I don't know either, honestly. But yeah. I think the reason why people can actually have some level of success on AQ3D on Twitch is because it's a mobile game too. It supposedly is a mobile game first, more so than a PC online game. And mobile gaming tends to thrive on Twitch because of their huge following, but not like well showcased games. Like I follow someone who became a Twitch partner by streaming Epic 7 all the time. And now he's on, like, he tends to be around every day as a full-time streamer with Epic 7. And there's a lot of people, and Epic 7 does have, like, a lot of players to them. It's a turn-based, like, anime-style, like, RPG game you could play on your phone. I mean, you could also emulate the game, but that's, like, a whole other story. Yeah, you're not in the party, but it's because we're not, like... Oh, there's the Mage Lord. Because I'm not going to be here farming for long. I just need the Mage Lord. It's not like I'm doing the boss farming or anything. You guys will have to avenge me. So please avenge me and remove that heretic from our sights. And I don't have any cursed ashes. I bet you hear the ka-ching sound, the money bag sound. Oh yeah, Seven Deadly Sins is pretty popular too. Okay. Collar piece, perfect. Alright, so that's just what I need to come here for. Now we can go to the magic shop. And then go ahead and go into Mage Lord Research, Mage Lord Crafting, and Mage Lord Chain Collar. And my Guardian set should be 100% completo. And 100 gold. Okay, that's going to take 10 minutes. Perfect! With 10 minutes remaining on the clock, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. So this is where I have to play an advertisement for real. And I shall be right back after I grab a bite to eat and use the restroom real quick. Might be a good time for anybody to actually do that too if you need to use the restroom or grab something to eat or drink. So here's a message from Twitch's sponsors. Well, they can sponsor me, but there's only so much you get from ad revenue. But here's a quick message or two from Twitch's sponsors as I be right back while I wait for my chain collar to finish crafting.